$52 million prison, St. Maarten launches landmark detention sector reform program. The Ministry of Justice has officially launched the Detention Sector Reform Program, or DSRP, a historic national initiative that will transform every part of the detention chain, from pretrial to post-release. This ambitious program aims to build a modern, safe, and humane system, one that reflects St. Maarten's core values of dignity, accountability, and fairness. Led by the Ministry of Justice on behalf of the government of St. Maarten, the DSRP is supported by the Ministry of the Interior and Kingdom Relations, known as BZK, and the National Recovery Program Bureau, or NRPB. Implementation is in collaboration with two United Nations agencies, the United Nations Office for Project Services, UNOPS, and the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC. Minister of Justice Natalie M. Tackling called the program a turning point for St. Maarten's justice system. Later, after 35 years, our detention facility has outlived its purpose. The DSRP is about more than building a new prison. It's about creating a fairer and more humane justice system. The way we treat people in detention says a great deal about who we are as a society. When we invest in rehabilitation and reintegration, we give people a real chance to return to society better prepared, with skills, confidence, and purpose. At the same time, it gives our staff the tools, training, and environment they deserve to perform their duties safely and effectively. This reform shows that St. Maarten's justice is rooted in fairness and human dignity. Under the DSRP, UNOPS provided technical expertise for the design of the new facility, and will now lead the construction of the new Pointe Blanche prison. This will be a modern, resilient, and sustainable correctional facility that meets the highest international standards. The new prison will double the current capacity and include spaces for education, healthcare, mental health, vocational training, family visits, and recreation, reflecting a holistic, human-centered approach to rehabilitation. Giuseppe Mancinelli, UNOPS Deputy Director for Latin America and the Caribbean, shared his support. At UNOPS, we are proud to lead the construction component of the Detention Sector Reform Program. The new Pointe Blanche facilities will promote safety, dignity, and opportunities for rehabilitation, essential pillars of peaceful and inclusive societies. We will implement the construction using the best standards for resilient, sustainable infrastructure, ensuring efficient use of public resources while enhancing governance and transparency. The project is jointly financed by the government of St. Maarten and BZK, with a total investment of $52 million. Construction is expected to begin in early 2026 and take approximately 3 years. Meanwhile, UNODC will support the ministry in strengthening prison management, staff training, and rehabilitation programs. Their team is working alongside local personnel to enhance leadership, operational systems, and reintegration initiatives, reducing reoffending and improving community safety. Rafael Barreto Souza, Program Officer at UNODC, emphasized the human side of reform. This initiative represents an important opportunity to build a stronger, fairer, and more accountable justice system in St. Maarten. By focusing on the people who work in prison, as well as those in their care, this program will help create a system that truly supports rehabilitation and reintegration, and ultimately contributes to community safety. We are proud to work alongside the Ministry of Justice and the people of St. Maarten to make this vision a reality. The DSRP reflects St. Maarten's commitment to justice reform through local leadership, international collaboration, and shared responsibility. Aligned with Sustainable Development Goal 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions, the program emphasizes transparency, accountability, and human dignity at every level of detention management. As Minister Tackling concluded, this is St. Maarten's reform, led by our ministry for our people. It's about building a detention system that strengthens our institutions, protects our people, and restores confidence in justice. Through the Detention Sector Reform Program, the Ministry of Justice and its partners are setting a new standard for humane, accountable, and sustainable justice in St. Maarten.